So having all those folks in there obviously can open up a big realm of possibilities to be to have in the new expansion, gameplay wise. But we are trying to focus on the, I would say, the biggest issues at hand right now with Dragonflight is that they want to release it this year. And if they do release it this year, they definitely need all the people they can get to have it released right. They cannot, Blizzard as a company cannot afford to have another Shadowlands, or I would even dare say another BFA. Looking back at both of these expansions, they were pretty much fail in terms of like people engagement, of like numbers risen and dropping. And Shadowlands was like really problematic also because of the event. So they cannot afford this. If this doesn't go right, and I'm pretty sure they know, and if they want to make it as a quick cash grab with the pre-order and launching the expansion in a poor state, then that's gonna eventually lead to
it's probably going to not be able to come back from this. I mean, if you look at it, if you look at the history of 9.1, and obviously everything prior to 9.1, up until the scandal, people were very begrudgingly playing the game, right? They were not very happy. It was kind of bland. It was like, we're still not getting what we want. We're still not being listened to. We still have this shit Torcast, these shit chores, and all of that good stuff. It's neck workout, man. You gotta get that going. The scandal was just the icing on the cake, right? And this is what the early release into a shit expansion is going to be, again, the icing on the cake. There's so many more icings that will kill the game that people can actually go through. It's like, I think I said something about a year ago, something like the game still survives despite the devs trying very hard to kill it. Something with Shadowlands, right? So the game is more than just what the devs make it, right? It's more than just a game, and we've talked about this. Marcelian pointed out as well. It's a culture. It's a social group of people that we do a lot of the stuff. If you really strip well to the basics, it's raiding. Although the encounters are fun, is nothing necessarily outstanding. It's not original. A lot of MMOs have raiding. A lot of MMOs have dungeons, and there are a lot more games with maybe better developed PvP systems than what WoW has. But WoW has that personality that draws us all into it. Has that nostalgic factor for people who've been playing for a long time. We can meet other people, and we basically share a hobby, share a common passion, and that's one of the main magics, and that's probably what's been keeping the game alive despite everything that's been happening in the last couple of years.
We just wanted to answer Ark here because he asked if the team of Proletariat is going to stay on WoW only. Yes, so far this is what has been announced. They're going to be absorbed into Team 2, all of them. So that's why we said at the beginning we're super excited about it. Borislav, but Marcelian&Flame, do you have the feeling that Blizz has changed their mind and started listening to the community? You guys are more or less our voice as content creators. Yes, we said this multiple times. We've seen it like since we've been doing this on a regular basis, and it's been more than 5 years. 2017 is when we started like really serious, and 2019 was when we like 100% went all in. So we've never seen so much engagement from them towards. I don't know how other content creators feel it, or how they get approached, or talked to, or whatever, but we've saw it and we felt it. I'm not sure if this is PR. Again, I'm cautiously optimistic about this. A change has definitely been made over there. Could be credited to Mike in some capacity. Could be credited to the events that happened last summer, and everybody kind of like realizing that something has to be changed. I think what happened last summer, plus the fact that the game wasn't and isn't doing very great, also kind of like put like a big kick in the head for most of them. Something did happen. Okay, so
the Microsoft acquisition probably has an impact as well.
Well, that's still like under under heavy scrutiny.
Yeah, not like direct impact, right? But when you know that, if let's say I'm a dev, right, and I know it's like, okay, Microsoft just bought us, like we're still doing our thing, like they haven't said anything to us yet, but Microsoft and Xbox is doing like some cool things that can change attitude, that can change mindset, that can maybe give people hopes, like, oh my god, we're not under the Activision umbrella anymore. Oh, our lives are gonna be better in the future. Who knows what's gonna happen,
Jeff Perry asked, does anyone know if they're getting rid of that pile of shit Torghast? Well, they didn't say anything on adding or developing.
No, they're not keeping it. It's a missed opportunity.
It's gonna be in Shadowlands, right? If you wanna go, it's similar to other stuff, right? If you wanna go and do it, just go do it. But it's not gonna help you in any way. It's just gonna be there. It's fine. That's a huge opportunity that was missed. Fuck it. I would rather see them developing something more in the likes of the Mage Tower, you know, solo challenges that can actually be meaningful, challenging.
More solo challenges with like cosmetic rewards that can show prestige in a way. We can have like multiple Mage Towers, and you know, with the acquisition of the Proletariat department studio, god damn it. We can probably see more creativeness being put into content.
Yeah, man. The thing. Yeah, sure. Torghast had some good things going for it in the last couple of cycles.
In the alpha, it was nuts, man. Nobody was playing anything other than Torghast.
I'm just saying, like now, like in the you know, with the Gauntlet and stuff. Yeah, Vlad has a good point. But overall, it was a failed experiment, a missed opportunity to say the least, right?